on, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. It's your girl, Bex.
And I'm Carly.
And we're here to deliver content to unlock your mindset and your actions to be limitless. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stop! Wait there. Go and like the video. Go and subscribe. People are still not subscribed. And like we always say, ring the bell notification so you can get notified when we're dropping videos just like this.
Yes, Bex. Cool. Okay, so this week's episode, we are going to be covering the 50 most powerful women. So Women's Wear Daily and FN have an inaugural 50 most powerful women list. And this celebrates achievements of female leadership globally, those who are creating change at the highest level, also addressing the numerous challenges facing women in a post-pandemic world. So really cool stuff. And what we're going to do for this video is we've both got a few people that we're going to call out, just briefly touch on some of the things that they've done. And then there's some really cool tips that Bex is going to go through that she sort of picked out from what they all had to say.
Yeah, amazing. So do you want to kick us off with your first person?
Yeah. Okay, so first on my list is Aurora James. And she's the creative director for, I think it's Brother Vellies, I think it's pronounced. But she's also the founder of a 15% Pledge. So I'll just read briefly here, and then I've got a few other points. So after the death of George Floyd in May 2020, Aurora James created the 15% Pledge, demanding that major retailers commit to buying 15% of their products from majority Black-owned businesses. Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's, Macy's, Hudson's Bay, Gap, Banana Republic, Sephora, and Crate & Barrel are among those that have taken the pledge. It's about asking what kind of economic support they can pledge to help some of these businesses develop. And her leadership advice was listen and learn from those around you. Every day I'm listening to my team and other Black small business owners, learning how I can best show up, offer resources, and help move our mission forward. I thought that was so cool. I'd never heard of this before. And it's a registered charity, as mentioned. They they ask retailers to devote 15% of their shelf space to Black-owned businesses. And the reason that came about is she, like I said, after George Floyd, but she was just chatting with a friend, and it all started as an Instagram post, and it turned out to what it is now, literally within 3 months. But what they found was Black-owned businesses are suffering a lot more than any other racial groups, and at least 40% will not survive. And that really got her thinking. And currently it's just in the fashion industry, but they're really encouraging and learning how to apply this in other business models as well. So it'd be really cool. And there's some big names on that list. So This is one to watch, and we'll see how far it goes.
Yeah, that's incredible. And I think after George Floyd, and another Black Lives Matter movement, we saw a lot more creativity around ensuring that Black businesses are being pushed to the forefront. And it's funny that was your choice, right? And I knew that you was choosing her, but I didn't read up on what she does. So who I picked, Sharon Tutor, who is the founder and CEO of Uoma Beauty and Pull Up for Change, as well as Make It Black. So Pull Up for Change challenged companies to release the total number of Black employees at their companies and to identify the levels at which they sit at. And I really love this because actually it draws Black employees out of the BAME cluster, because we still know that there's still an issue with Black employees.
And it's higher proportion of Black people. Exactly. Yes.
I thought that was really good. And during their research, they found it was predominantly Black businesses that were employing Black people, which was a double hit, as a lot of these these companies do not get funding. So like what you said, 40% of Black businesses don't survive and then on top of that, it's because they're not getting the funding. So there's a lot of mentorship programs because the Black community is currently over mentored and completely under invested. Everyone wants to mentor a Black kid, but no one wants to invest in them. It's very you know, it just gets my back up. But anyway, and then the roughly the grants that Black businesses will get is $5,000 to $10,000. And we both know that's not really going to go anywhere. So they've created a fund as well called Impact Fund, which will actually allow, so I saw on the Instagram page, like they do pitches and things like that. And you get up 15 to 25K investment as well. So it's really cool. Yeah, so we'll play a short video after this, but she also has a petition to the Oxford English Dictionary, as well as the Webster, to remove all the negative associations to the word Black. And this is a short video just showing you why.
Have you looked up Black in your dictionary lately? They say Black is evil, nasty, wrong, ugly. Wait, what? Hell no. Black is luxury, timeless, bold. Black is beautiful. Be part of the change and sign the petition on makeitblack.org.
So as you can see, a lot of the, like from the language in itself, and I think we already spoke about this in a previous video, but a lot of Black is associated to evil, dirty, and all the rest of it, as you just saw in the video. So they've actually put the petition to remove all the negative associations to the word as well. And her leadership advice is trust in yourself, especially in your femininity. Lead with tenacity, but also empathy if that is who you are, and it comes naturally. Don't feel the need to do things the way that men have done it or are doing it. That is the gift of diversity. Perfection is not the goal. Just try, just start, fail fast, fail forward. And I thought that was incredible.
Wow, that's amazing. Love that. Awesome. Okay, so my second one is actually none other than Rihanna. And I think that's just recently some of the achievements she's had, but also specifically around her business model. So as we all know, Rihanna's a singer, but she's also the CEO of Fenty Beauty. So after creating a foundation revolution, Fenty Beauty continues to break new ground in beauty, most recently introducing skincare. So Rihanna released Umbrella in 2017. 30 top 10 singles, 9 Grammys. She's the richest female musician in the world, currently worth $600 million. It's insane, absolutely insane. 2021, Savage X Fenty business raised $115 million funding, valuing the company at $1 billion. And that's when she was in the BBC, where she was the latest billionaire. And obviously that's on top of Fenty Beauty, Fenty Fashion, and her music. So she actually signed a $1 million deal to become the creative director for Puma in 2014, as a result of which they had a 16% increase in sales. Insane.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah. It's like I didn't know that as well. I was like, wow, I knew she partnered with him, but I didn't realize that was the result of it. 2017, obviously, she launched skincare Fenty Beauty, which was actually a joint venture with Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, and they hit 100 million in sales in the first few weeks and 570 million in 15 months. Like,
they are incredible stats. And just a question there, isn't that a company that Jay-Z's also partnered with?
So yes, he is one of the investors, and you've got L. Carterton, Jay-Z's Marcy Venture partners, and Sunley House Capital. They're all part of Advent International. So yeah, they're all they've all funded what she's doing. And the main thing that stood out, and which is why it's so incredible. And it's crazy to think only now somebody has come up with this, but it's all about the inclusivity of the brand. They release 40 shades of foundation to offer a product for different complexities.
Yeah.
Like, it's so true. The amount of times people with darker complexion, or, you know, those kind of off shade skin,
Yeah.
you can't find anything. So it's either too dark or too light for you. And she's gone and saw the gap and boom. Yes, okay, she was in a position to be able to close it. But music or not, that's what I love. When I see singers, they're able to diversify. They're looking at what else, because you're not going to sing for the rest of your life.
And this is why she's taken such a long break as well. Like, I don't even know if she'll ever release another album. I hope she does, but you know what? Like, props to her for going off and going on that journey, because it doesn't work for everybody.
No.
You know, how many other massive artists have probably tried their own ventures? It doesn't work for everybody. You still have to make it work. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't, like, and the thing is, even if you say like, oh yeah, but it's Rihanna, you know, blah, blah, but she still had to work to make her name Rihanna. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Elon Musk recently put a tweet out, and it was something about, I work 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, and people still call me lucky.
Yeah.
It says it all.
And they're grinding, you know what I mean?
Grinding, day in and day out, yeah.
Listen, I really respect rest, and I think that you have to, because it is important. But I think, like we said, productivity and what you're actually spending your time on will show you why you are potentially where you are and you want more, and why people have more. Like, simple
Totally.
is that, innit?
Totally agree.
She's amazing though, I can't lie.
Yeah, yeah, like you say, you can always be like our singers, but when they move into business space, I love that. And I'm like, look at that. They're all thinking, using what they've got. And it's the same thing, like we always say, what you have now, how can I invest that? Okay. And then that turns into something else, and that turns into something else. Always looking and being open to opportunities.
Absolutely. And I've seen, actually, not women, but I've seen a couple of like UK artists, and they've like gone and bought like, you know, takeaway shops or ice cream parlors or something like that. And it's just like, you know what, start using your brain. When you get that money, stop going and buying jewelry and all that. Go and invest in something that will give you a residual income so you can go and buy them things. Stop taking it out of your pocket. Do you get what I'm saying? Boom. I'm joking.
Mic drop.
So yeah, I've got a couple of more points just on top leadership advice that I saw, which I thought would be good to share. So this one's from Drew Barrymore. So if you care about the word power, you better be diligent and take the ego out of it, because there's no room for ego in business and working with others. Work from your heart, work from your gut, and basically a much better place. And I think it goes back to what we were saying last week as well. There's no need for you to feel like you're better, or you should be in a position that somebody else has and all the rest of it. And I really feel like wherever you are, just try and be someone that can empower somebody else, even if it's not someone in your team. Like, there's no race. Like, we're all on our own journey. Do you get what I'm saying? But I love that one.
100%.
A leader is the one who encourages people to work better by identifying and building on their strengths and keeping them moving in the right direction. That was from Francesca Bellatini, who is the president and CEO of Yves Saint Laurent. And I think on the back of that, it is key to have someone in your corner. But like I said, it's also key for you to empower others, because that's leadership at the end of the day, and that's what you'll get noticed for, rather than what you're actually doing in terms of your work. If you can display leadership qualities, that's what you'll be noticed.
How are you bringing everybody else on the journey? Absolutely. And then just on that, I've just seen this all over Instagram lately. Tom Hardy posted, and he said, I want to become so financially stable that God uses my pockets to bless others.
Oh my gosh, do you know what's mad about that? Yeah, me and my partner was just talking the other day, and she doesn't even go on Instagram like that, but she was saying sometimes it's not even about being financially stable. It's sometimes that the money that you get is not actually even meant for you. Do you get what I'm saying? It's to help somebody else.
Somebody else, yeah.
Help bless somebody else. Mad.
Totally agree.
It's so true, you know. Boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. Last one. Invest in yourself and your personal development. Understand how to bring your authentic self to help inspire, focus, empower people to embrace your leadership mission. That's from Ezzy Eggleston Bracey, who is the Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer in Beauty and Personal Care at Unilever. And I was just about to say as well, or no, I was going to say on the back of that, even in your job, I think like we should always negotiate in time with your boss for personal development and training.
100%.
I think that's a key point that we don't really think
Preach.
about. Do you get what I'm saying? I think we're lucky because
Yes.
like the company we work for is really big on that. But I've been in other companies, that's definitely not part of what they expect you to do. Negotiate that at the beginning. Do you get what I'm saying?
Really good advice. Honestly, yeah, self-development, it is investing in yourself, and that's what a lot of like successful people always talk about, is not enough people spend enough time investing in themselves.
Absolutely. So that's the end of this video. Thank you so much. Stop. Go like, go blow up the comments, man. We need that engagement. Help us build our channel. Help us reach more people that are gonna enjoy our content. I've been your girl Bex.
And I've been Carly. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. Hopefully we've inspired you with these powerful women making change, and we will see you next week.
Peace.